Hello everybody, and welcome to another Manchester United Watchalong. Today we've got Manchester United versus Omonia. This is actually a new team to the Europa League. I'm fairly sure. Going to be an exciting game. United again need the 3 points here in the Europa League because they're sitting on 3 points in this group, which means you think they comfortably top this group. So they better show some signs of confidence and power tonight. And hopefully it can be a good night for all players around. Big talking point as well as Ronaldo. Ronaldo is starting. Hopefully he can get a few goals tonight, but boost his confidence and everything. And just I want to see an overall good team performance because that's what we have lacked. In recent games, we have played well as a team, but we haven't. I would love to see a battering tonight where we actually just we beat them completely comfortably. So, yeah, let me give you guys the team sheets out. So, the team sheets for Manchester United. In goal, we've got David De Gea, simple. Back four of Martinez, Malacia, Lindelof, and Delo. Pretty much our strongest back four, except for the fact that Varan is injured because of the injury that he got at the derby, which means that Lindelof is there because also Maguire is injured. And then a midfield three of Casemiro, Bruno, and Eriksen. Probably the midfield three that most Manchester United fans have wanted since Casemiro is signed. And we're finally going to get a taste of it. Hopefully, Casemiro can get a hold of that midfield, and Bruno and Eriksen can do their thing. Definitely needed an improvement from Eriksen from the Manchester derby because he was atrocious in that game. From passing to decision-making and positioning, just everything was just not there. Wingers, we've got Sancho and Antony, so no Elanga, which surprised me a little bit. I thought that Ten Hag would have wanted to give him a go in the Europa League. He hasn't. I suspect that's probably because he wants a good result coming off the massive loss to City. And then we've got Ronaldo up front, obviously, who hopefully will be scoring a few more goals. His overall play hasn't been amazing this season, but I would say that his link-up play and his ability to give other people space and just I feel like his teamwork play has been better. I don't know, maybe he's become a bit less selfish in that sense, but hopefully he can get a goal that's not a penalty tonight. Fingers crossed. Talk Source, JJ, how you guys doing? Did you see Chelsea versus AC Milan? Says GV. Didn't see it. Saw the result though. Saw the goals. Good game from what I saw from the highlights. Probably should watch it, but I don't have the time. But yeah, definitely Chelsea are probably on the up. 2 wins in a row now, hopefully. I mean, I don't know if I want them to continue to succeed. As long as they don't catch up to United, I'm fine. But I prefer them over any other team, really, in the top 6. Talk Source FM is here, big up. Make sure to go if you want to, guys, to subscribe to that channel. Content coming soon. Hopefully. But yeah, so we're just having a moment of silence for the memory of the victims at Kanjuruhan Stadium in Indonesia. I have no idea what happened, but yeah, they're having a moment of silence for them. This is a must-win game for United, 100%. And we are going to be here to make sure that they win. Made a few tweaks to the whole setup thing. As you can see, I actually didn't really make a few tweaks. I just changed the fonts over here down below. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions of where I could probably improve this overall screen that you're looking at. So yeah, let's make sure we start this on time. The stadium collapsed and over 100 people died. Wow, crazy. Rest in peace to all of them. That's never what you want to hear. And thoughts and prayers to their family. Okay, we're gonna start this on time. Because we normally have a lot of difficulties with the timer. So let's make sure we start this on time. and Omonia get us off and underway. And just let me know, GV, just make sure that I'm not behind or anything, because obviously that can happen. But yeah, okay, so GV just also said the match has kicked off, which means we are all on the same page, probably maybe a little bit like further than maybe a couple of seconds, but at least it's not 30 seconds out. Noah says if we either lose or draw, I'm buying both of us tickets, bro. Oh, nice. I mean, if it's gonna be any city kit, it's gotta be Haaland, hasn't it? It's got to be Haaland. But hopefully we won't lose or draw. I would love to see a thumping from United. Possible 4-0, 5-0. I mean, it's probably not going to happen because we haven't seen something like that. But it would be lovely to see. United just playing out from the back here. But yeah. Casemiro just asking for the ball there, trying to be commanding. Really interesting to see how this midfield is going to play tonight. I would have loved to see Donny van de Beek being given a chance, but obviously he is injured, so he doesn't get a chance. I would also love to see him against Everton, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. We still haven't seen a Van de Beek, we haven't seen a cameo of him really we haven't seen a cameo of him at all this season. A little bit in pre-season, but we didn't get to see him with the first teamers, which I would love to see. I want to see him playing with the likes of Eriksen and Casemiro and the back four that we have. That would be ideal. United just playing on the halfway line, yeah. I expect a high line because Omonias obviously aren't the most experienced team, so I expect. Oh, good ball from Dalot, and it goes out for United corner. Just checking to make sure that wasn't a goal kick and I didn't look like an absolute idiot. But yeah, it'll be a United corner. Let me just tell me if the audio, guys, is fine, because I can say that the audio in the last stream, it was okay, but it cut out. It was a bit meh when during the goals and everything. So I'll try and get that fixed as soon as possible. Okay. United actually waste that corner very badly. Whoa. Poll in the chat, 9 votes, 78% say United win. United now on the attack. Hopefully Erik ten Hag can get this United side back to winning ways. Because we obviously took a very heavy loss. Which a lot of people that I spoke to were like, oh, how are you not so devastated about the loss, bro? I was in bits. When we lost to City, I was trying to make sure that I didn't completely lose it on stream. So I was trying to be as positive as possible on my watch along, which you guys can probably tell I was a bit. My energy was a bit questionable. We'll say that. But yeah. It was not good. And hopefully United perform better. Ooh, ball over the top. Doesn't get to Bruno. We're trying the ball over the top a lot. I expect that to be a big thing tonight. But yeah. We'll have to see. Make sure to share the live stream with all your friends and family. Get as much people in here as possible. You know how it is. More people, more chat. United have been very calm at the back at the moment. Just trying to... One thing that we didn't do against City in the early stages is grab hold of the game. We didn't... Straight from the kickoff, we were on the back foot, and City just had full position. Oh, Bruno edge of the box now. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, straight from the City game, it was instant defense, and Eriksen was having a bad game, and De Bruyne was forcing Eriksen's bad game, and you can see they were definitely trying to target that. Bruno on the edge of the box now. Gets it to Sancho. Sancho takes a shot. It's just wide. Quite a weak, quite a poor shot there by Sancho. To be fair, but yeah. Anthony tries to chase the ball and wins a throw-in on the far side. High up. Here's Bruno. Back to Sancho. Sancho will run at the defender. Gets in the box. Bruno, edge of the box, takes a shot, blocked. United's just trying to feel their way into the game. In this game, you probably want to see a typical Ten Hag performance. You want to see high possession. You want to see play. You want to see like 75% possession or above. You want to see high line. You want to see triangles, and you definitely want to see some more crosses being put in by the fullbacks. We didn't get a chance to do any of that against City. And in recent games, we haven't been able to do that against any team, really, because we've been playing a lot of counter-attacking football. And I think that's because Ten Hag just wanted to grind out results. But he's definitely going to want to eventually implement the proper style of play that he wants to play at United. You have to just keep in possession, nothing crazy. Yeah, Bruno will throw a long ball and will kick a long ball, and it doesn't. It just ends up going out. Pretty poor there by Bruno. He needs to, if he's going to go for the Hollywood bosses, and he needs to make sure that they are accurate. Hawaii. Anthony Ronaldo, beautiful shot. Save. I'm sorry, I wasn't commentating there. I was just having a look at all the news. Hopefully they'll give a replay on that. Lindelof now will get to Malacia. But good run of play there by United. Are Omonia any good? I can't really be the person to say yes or no. I haven't watched any of their games, to be honest. What I will say is in their... speaking of Omonia, they're on the attack right now, but it's a bad touch, and it ends up getting back to De Gea from Lindelof. What I will say is in the Cypriot First Division, I have no idea which country that is. I could probably look it up, but that's fine. They are fourth in the league right now. Now, obviously, that's after 9 games, so it's not much to go on. But last season, they finished 7th. Their league is only 22 games. But, yeah, I would probably say they aren't the best team in their division. But that's just Yeah. Ooh, Ronaldo trying to get in behind. The goalkeeper comes off his line very well. Switch of play to the low. Won't win that. It's actually a good header there. And now here's Omonia. Tries to get on the attack, but it's a poor ball. They're still on the attack though. Number 7 just running with it, and eventually United get it. Now here's Casemiro. There's a good... Sancho can make the run. Malaysia has a ball on here. Can't see it. It's a poor ball by Malaysia actually, but Sancho manages to grab hold of it. Also wearing the blue t-shirt today. Obviously, didn't wear it against City in the first half. We lost 4-0. Wore it in the second half, and we won 3-2. So, yeah. Who's winning, says Jeff. Nobody as of yet. We are only 11 minutes in. But United have pretty much had all of the possession. Here's Delo. Now, Casemiro, edge of the box. Good flick. Ronaldo. Eriksen now. Sancho. Hopefully he can put a cross in. No, he gets it back to Eriksen. Now Sancho playing some 1-2s here. Sancho will have a go at the defenders and then just passes it straight back. Malaysia cross. Poor cross, honestly. Anthony thinks it's a goal kick. Anthony thinks it's a corner, but it'll go for a goal kick. But yeah. The annoying thing about Sancho is he probably needs to adopt the play style that Saka has, where he's very scared to run at defenders, which I think is Saka's strength, and that's why Sancho gets criticized for it a lot, and that's why people sometimes edge the debate to Saka. Personally, I think Sancho is a much bigger talent, but I think his work rate and his his decision making to run at I feel like if he tracked back a bit more and he ran at defenders, I feel like he would be a much bigger threat. Travis says, I'm looking on their lineup, and guys like Barker and Hughes, those are some interesting names, are good championship level players. Okay, so we'll take that off that basis. Let's take it off the fact that maybe we're playing championship standard players right here. Maybe less, maybe a little bit more. Who knows? Realistically, United do struggle with teams like that because of you saw against Middlesbrough last season or whatever. But we need to make this comfortable. We can't make this go 2-0 and then we concede 2 stupid goals, maybe an own goal and a deflected goal, and then it ends up becoming 2-2, goes to penalties. It won't go to penalties, but we can't afford anything less than a win, yeah. That's what happened to us with Middlesbrough last season. Last season. We had full control of the game the entire... Oh, yes, Sancho on the attack. Now, good turn by Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a shot and it's a block. And Ronaldo looks absolutely devastated because I will say he has been very unlucky this season, I won't lie. He hasn't had the best luck. Any shot that he takes gets blocked, and he's always getting targeted, which I guess happens when you're the best player in the world, but yeah. Cross in by Eriksen. Ooh, Martinez wins the header just over the bar. I would love to see a Martinez goal. Would definitely it wouldn't silence the haters, but it would definitely... he's already silenced the haters, really. But it would just put the icing on top because of the amazing work he's done this season. To add a goal to it would be fantastic. flipping tastic. With Sancho, good play. Now he has Eriksen on the far left. Doesn't have the legs to get to go for a run, so he'll pass it straight back. Sorry, and GV. Hi guys. Hey guys. Hey Noah, Joshua, and and GV. All good. Glad to see you in the chat, Jeff. Always lovely to have the regulars in the chat and new people. Let's just try and build this community as much as we can. Here's Lindelof. Passes it to Martinez. Very boring start from United, honestly. Could have done a bit more. Ooh, Anthony! Just as I say that, Anthony! Bruno! Oh, he tries to pass it to Bruno, and Bruno runs straight past it. Oh, United should do better there. That's shocking play by United. That's ridiculous. Anthony gets played in center of the goal when he tries to pass it to Bruno. So it would have been a brilliant ball by it would have been a brilliant assist by Martinez, but Anthony tries to be unselfish but ends up just messing it up, honestly. And the critics will be on him for that. Sancho now, Eriksen. United trying to start a counter-attack here. Bruno, Anthony, Ronaldo now. Bruno, take the shot. Oh, it's just off the thing. Oh, it's Ronaldo. What's happening? I think they've given a free kick for high foot. Or for... I think the guy that headed it hit his head against the crossbar. I'm not sure. Yeah, Bruno tries to chip. Yeah, he hits his head on the crossbar. How is that? That can't be a free kick to them. Surely it's a drop kick or something. That's ridiculous. He wins the header, but then he knocks his head on the crossbar. Bruno tries to chip the keeper and it just floats way too long. It hits the bar though. He doesn't actually win the header. He just hits his head against the crossbar. How is it not 1-0? I can't lie. That's two great chances from United, and Anthony bottled the first one, and then I would say Bruno probably bottled the second one. I think if he just hits that point blank volley straight at the keeper, I think the keeper spills and we score. But keeper just misses it. But he went for the techie chip, and it just didn't end up working. It did not end up working. I think it will be a drop kick, will it? Or will it not? I think it's going to be it's going to be a goal kick for them. Casemiro wins the header. Now Lindelof wins the header. And Omonia still end up getting it somehow. And they're in close to our box, Omonia, but they are offside. You can see this team is a bit inexperienced in terms of playing against the big teams, which you can understand, but they seem a bit flustered by what's happening right now. Malacia, good win by Sancho. Eriksen. United has had some good chances. We need to finish our dinner. We need to try and make sure that this is like 2-0 before halftime. And one thing that happened against no, it wasn't. It was Sheriff. Was it 2-0 before halftime? I can't remember. I think it might have been. But we need to make sure that we finish our chances. Otherwise, this could end up being a banana skin for us. Definitely. What I will say is we are playing a very high line. Oh, good ball into Bruno. Bruno can't control it properly, though. Delo will win it back from a bad ball. Anthony, same position that he scored from City as Malacia. Will cross it in. Ronaldo! Oh, almost wins the header. It was a deflected header that almost got it to Ronaldo, to be honest. But it just misses him. United in the Europa League have been very dull. Been quite boring. Omonia trying to put the pressure on De Gea. De Gea does well, and then they try to play a back heel pass. It doesn't work. United just look a bit more composed on the ball, but they're not creating. We've had a few good chances, but that we need to make sure that we need to try and make sure that we are suffocating them like City did to us, where we're on the edge of the box all the time. That's what we want to be doing. We need to play this like we're 1-0 down and we're trying to score equalizer in the 91st minute. Apparently Messi has been playing well lately. Yeah, don't keep an eye on the League One a lot. Apparently, but I have heard that Messi has been playing well recently, as well as Neymar. Apparently, they've been stealing the limelight from Mbappe a bit. Not that Mbappe's been bad, but they obviously compared to last season, they've had more of the glory than him this season. I actually don't know. What is Mbappe's stats? If anybody knows in the chat, what is Mbappe's stats for the season? It's obviously no match for Haaland's. Haaland will probably... I reckon... No, I think Haaland will crack... will break the record for most goals in the Premier League. Honestly. He could break the record for most goals in a season. I mean... I actually don't... What is Haaland's in all competitions this season? I know he scored 2 last night in the Champions League. Haaland's stats this season: in the Champions League he has 5 goals in 3 matches. In the Premier League he has 14 goals in 8 matches. So he has 19 goals in 11 matches. He already has 19 goals. What is the most goals scored in the season? Let's check. Okay, so that's Salah 32 in the Premier League, but I'll check this now. We've got a free kick here. Ronaldo's going to take it. Calling it right now. It's going to go straight into the wall. It's going straight into the wall. He's had this a lot in recent free kicks. It just hasn't happened for Ronaldo. I have no hope if Ronaldo takes this. If Bruno takes this, I maybe, but Ronaldo would take the shot. Yeah, it's over the bar actually. That's the annoying thing about Ronaldo is he'll either kick it into the wall or he'll kick it over the bar. He can't take free kicks anymore. I don't know why they let him take free kicks. Ooh, their left back is just under pressure. Sancho will try and win that. Ooh. Sancho almost wins a ball that was guaranteed to put him through on goal. Here's Malacia. Now Sancho. Left-hand side, we're trying to utilize that as much as possible. I'd probably like to see a bit more work happen on the right side. That could be from the fact that Martinez plays left side and he has dictated play more than our midfielders in this game, to be honest. Here's Delo, though. They're tucking in very, very central as well. Anthony goes for the shot. Oh, my word. Brilliant shot by Anthony. That's going top left corner. It's a good save by the Omonia goalkeeper Fabinho, I think it is. Probably not, but that's going top corner from Anthony. Brilliant whip on the ball. Same technique that he used against City. And Anthony reminds me. I mean, this is gonna get clipped. Maybe. I'll say this in a second. Eriksen will take the corner. And we'll do nothing with it, but Anthony will get it. Anthony is a very similar player to Luis Diaz. He's very flary, and he's got a consistent shot in him. Like, you know, if he takes a shot, it's probably going to be like the thing with Luis Diaz is when he takes a shot, it's always where he wants it. Like, even the best wingers in the world, like even Salah, sometimes he'll take a shot and it's just flashes wide or something. The thing with Luis Diaz is, like, maybe he's probably not one of the best wingers, right? No, he is one of the best wingers, but I'm saying, like, in the world, he's probably not one of the best wingers. But what I will say is, I'm more scared of him taking a shot than I am of even a Salah or, like, Mars is also a player like that. I'm more scared of them taking shots than even who are some of the best wingers? Probably a Vinicius Junior. I probably back a Diaz over Junior in terms of shot, but we'll have to. It's just opinion, obviously. Malacia, poor ball, tries to get it to Ronaldo, and they just cut it out very, very, very easily. But yeah, Anthony does remind me of that a lot. Oh, terrible communication from United, and we lose possession so easily. Anthony and Delo just passing it around on the right hand side. Are United looking good and threatening? I'd say good because they've kept possession. A good play here by Sancho and Ronaldo and Eriksen. Sancho slows it down a bit, and it gets back to Delo. What I will say, good ball into Ronaldo. Ronaldo crosses it flashes it across goal, and nobody's there to tap it in. It's actually a very good play there by Ronaldo, but an unselfish play, but just nobody's there. I remember seeing Ronaldo's free kick versus Portsmouth, and it was amazing. Yeah, I mean, I obviously wasn't. Was that 2008? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was like 1 when that happened. But yeah, it's a brilliant goal. That's probably, I saw a TikTok actually that was like goals that we all tried to recreate, and that's definitely up there. That's goals that we've always tried to recreate. And to be honest, my favorite type of shot is a knuckle. A knuckleball is one of my favorite shot techniques. That's something that I've tried to work on, just as a football player. Alright, so United are looking good, I would say, in terms of in possession and everything. Threatening, I wouldn't say that. We've had some good chances, but final third play has been lacking a bit, and just the coordination between the players, like what just happened with Ronaldo, where he flashed it across goal and nobody was there to tap it in, because I imagine everybody thought he was going to shoot and score. But yeah, I think in the next couple of years, Antony will become the next Salah. Bold statement. I mean, realistically, for his price tag, he almost has an obligation, like, to do it. Like, he has to do it, which is quite unfair on the kid. But Malacia almost runs into the board, and it's a foul apparently. Hopefully he can become that. Hopefully he can become a player that stays at our club for 10 years and he becomes one of the best wingers in the world. But only time will tell, really. Good clearance of close to the goal, Delo. Barker, I think, was the one that crossed the ball in and just gets it in between the sticks. Still remember that free kick. Yeah, that free kick from Rashford versus Chelsea was almost as good. That was probably one of my favorite moments as a football fan, because I've supported, like, Rashford has been my favorite player since I've supported United, even in the academy. Which is, I know it's crazy, but literally, I remember watching the academy, and I literally decided because obviously I was like, people say they choose players early and everything, right? So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna choose somebody, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm going to choose him. And I actually got very lucky, because I could have chosen a player that just... I imagine I chose Taith Chong, and he just never turned out well. I'm very lucky that Rashford ended up working well, and he's one of the star players at United. But he's been my favorite player since he's been in the academy, and he got the call up under Mourinho. And yeah, the goal against Chelsea, I went bonkers, because he's been my favorite player for so long, and it was one of the best goals we've had in a while. Probably our best free kick since Portsmouth, honestly. Antony gets sent to the floor. I don't know if that's a foul, honestly. Hey, quiet about Chelsea, says GV. Yeah, it's a foul on Antony, by the way. But yeah, GV probably not a big fan of bringing memories of Chelsea when they were in their lows. But yeah, that's funny. That's actually quite funny how Rashford's probably best moment of his career came, maybe not best moment of his career, but best goal of his career definitely came against Chelsea. Sancho. United on the back foot now. They put Malacia under pressure. Oh, they're through on goal now. Oh my word, and it's 1-0 to Omonia. Oh my word. It's 1-0 to Omonia in the Europa League. Oh my word, that all comes from Sancho, I'm not gonna lie. It's a poor ball by Sancho. Malacia is too weak on the ball, and he can't control it properly, and it's a 3. Eriksen's the last person, the last man trying to cover, and question marks on De Gea, maybe, but it's a 1-on-1 realistically. What can he do? Malacia loses the ball. It's a 3-on-1 pretty much. Malacia tries to track back. It could be offside. It's a smart finish by the striker. Top right hand corner gives De Gea no chance whatsoever. But it could be offside. From the angle they've shown, it could be offside, but I'm not going to keep my hopes up, because normally when it is offside, they give it onside. So yeah, let's just hope and see. We are underway again. It is 1-0. I told you. Normally the things that you think have a chance of being offside or something never get checked, but then the ridiculous ones that probably aren't offside or whatever, they get ruled out. It's just VAR. It's quite dumb that way. Anthony on the right hand side. Now United on the back foot, and they're gonna have to score 2 goals if they're gonna get the result here. We are our own worst enemy, I swear. Ridiculous. We cause our own problems. And it was an unforced error. It's a brilliant goal by Omonia, honestly. Brilliant finish from the striker. Top right-hand corner, gives De Gea absolutely no chance. Good strength there by the sister as well. So, yeah, nothing that we could have done after the mistake, but we could have done something to make sure that the mistake didn't happen. Pretty poor by United, honestly. First chance for Omonia, and it's a goal. Exactly. First chance, first goal. United have had like probably five really good chances, 0 goals. We're not clinical enough. That's the thing that in like teams like Man City and Bayern Munich have again like on top of us is they're so much more clinical than us. Even when like most of the time we're not even in control of games, and when we are in control of games, then we just don't actually finish our dinner. And I need to change the score quickly. Yeah, it is 1-0 to Omonia. I hate this feature on OBS. If you guys don't know, OBS is the thing I use to stream, and it has like this clicking feature where it like gets stuck to specific things, and it's really annoying. There we go. I think that's fine. Free kick from Omonia. Somebody heads it out. I didn't actually see. Another cross in. Ooh, chaos in the box. Omonia trying to get a shot off. They're claiming a penalty. Claiming a handball. Wow. Change the score, by the way. Yeah, thanks. Bottle FC, says Alex. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's just see if this is a penalty. Oh, so they're claiming that Martin has pulled the shirt back of the captain and then caught it. So he caught it like under here. So there is a claim for it, but where else can he put his arm realistically? If they check VAR for this, but they don't check VAR for the goal, that's kind of ridiculous. But they haven't checked, so that's fair. At least they're keeping it kind of consistent, you could say. Oh, Martin tries to switch the play to Anthony. Anthony will keep that in? No, he won't. Lee Jacks is his name. And Lee Jacks was his name. Oh. Come on, boys. Let's get a hold of this game. And by get a hold of this game, I mean score. It's all good and fine and well that you have possession, that you have chances. But if you don't finish your dinner and you end up conceding, it don't matter for nothing, does it? Good play by Martinez. Omonia still with the ball. Barker takes a shot. Ooh. Lissandro Martinez is just going to get a talking to here because of that crunching challenge on one of the midfielders. The season with the most goals in a league season. I'm not looking for a league season. I'm looking in general. Highest. Can anybody see who scored the highest goal in history? No, I'm not looking for the highest goal in history. Who scored 92 goals in a season? Okay, so Wayne Gretzky. I don't know if that's right. But in 1981 to 1982, I think he scored 92 goals. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure if Harden's gonna get that much. I'll say that. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. Malacia just trying to keep the ball. Good play, actually. And yes, Casemiro gets it back to Malacia. Good play. Now find Anthony. He's in the middle. He's in the center. We're just a little bit slow with our decision making. Just again, Eriksen getting caught on the ball because he's been too casual with it, not thinking about when he has the ball at his feet. Come on, we're getting lazy. Where's that fight? Where's that energy that we showed against Liverpool? That's the attitude we need. Maybe I think Varane's a big miss because of his leadership at the back as well. I think he was the player that got people revved up. Whether Bruno is the captain or not, that's fine. But I think Varane is the player that really got the team going. Eriksen now. Eriksen takes a shot. Oh. Blasted it straight into the player. And then Casemiro passed it back to De Gea. Jeff says, no, it's simply not good enough. Another crap performance against a poor team we should be beating and beating easy with our players. I've got full of this rubbish. It happens so often. The teams that you think we will beat, nobody thought we could beat Liverpool. We were accepting loss before the game had even happened, and we ended up pulling that off. Then we went on a run and everything, but then we lose to people like Real Sociedad, and we're losing to Omonia right now. It's a bit poor by United. We've seen this time and time again in the last 5 years of United. It's just season after season. We're never consistent against the small teams. Why is Varan not playing? He picked up an injury again in the Manchester derby. I think he rolled his ankle, sprained his ankle or something. I don't know if they've done tests yet, but yeah, he's gonna be out for a couple of weeks, I think. Oh, Martinez! Oh, if he just got a shot on goal there. Oh, I would love to see a Martinez goal. Would love to see a full, like a rocket go into the top corner from outside the box, similar to what Trent did against Newcastle. You know. Liverpool, this weekend as well. I mean, they won against Rangers 2-0. Ooh, yes, Ronaldo. Bodied off the ball. Liverpool drew to Brighton. That's an interesting topic. Actually quite interesting. Yeah. Come on, United. It's pretty much half time, and we have done nothing with the ball. So poor from United. Don't care how well you play. If you don't get a goal and you concede a goal, you've clearly done something wrong, which means you can't judge it as a good performance, no matter how dominant we've been. If you're not scoring. Goals are the most important thing in a game. You could play really crap, but if you get 2 goals and the other team gets 1 and you win the game, at the end of the day, unless it's a friendly or something, unless it's a preseason friendly and you just want to see your team play well, then fine. But what really matters more in a Champions League final or something, you know? In just any game, you need the points or you need to get through to the next round. That's just how football works. Oh, that's filthy. Casemiro's just been megged. Sorry, something in my eye. Omonia tried to go on the attack there, but slowed things down. And I imagine we'll probably win the ball back soon before they do anything. Famous last words. Yeah, through ball. Bad touch though. And he almost carries it out himself. Constant clean sheets from a back four. You take one player out of their back four and it all capitulates. Oh, shot from Omonia, just flashes wide. Here's Sancho. I don't know. It's a bad ball by Ericsson, but somehow Lekjak has given us a throw-in. But we have 30 seconds until half-time. 2 minutes of added time, by the way. Didn't say that. But yeah, Bruno, edge of the box. Still, now Ericsson, edge of the box. Malacia crosses it in. Bruno. That wasn't Bruno. It was Casemiro. And it's a corner. Oh, it's a goal kick, so that will be half-time, I imagine. Half-time here at Omonia Stadium. I don't actually know. But it's been poor by United, honestly. Just not able to do anything on the ball. We've had a few chances, but we're not able to finish our chances. And that is why we are 1-0 down, as well as a mistake from Malacia and Sancho. So, yeah. Jeff says, like you said, Joshua, it's simply poor attitude and laziness, and Ten Hag needs to make an example of them who do this. Throw them into the reserves until they want to show they can perform more. Yeah, definitely needs to be some more aggressive and severe punishments. I'm not talking physically. Don't tell me. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Basically, I'm not trying to say that abuse is the way to go, but some of them should be punished for their performances. Maybe dropped out of the team. Because players like Palestri and stuff definitely need to be given a chance. Has Bruno played well or more of the same rubbish we've come to expect over the last couple of seasons? Midfield hasn't played. I'd like Manchester Derby. I'd say Eriksen's played poorly. I think Bruno hasn't been bad. I think actually Bruno has played okay. Like he's been solid. But the players around him haven't helped him at all. I think surprisingly, Ronaldo's actually the only player that's played well, but alongside him. Anthony is not he hasn't figured out what Bruno's trying to do. Sancho has been very poor, I would say. Eriksen's touch and awareness has been poor. Casemiro's not really got on the ball. Ronaldo's the only one that is helping Ronaldo cause problems. Helping Bruno cause problems. So, yeah. Eriksen is playing trash. Yep, facts. Don't know what's happening with Eriksen after the derby. He just seems to be a bit lackluster, a bit lazy. Not checking his shoulders, not making sure that there's not people on him. When he gets the ball, it's like he's going for a walk and he just took a ball with him. He doesn't look like he's actually playing a proper football match. Don't know. He's just been very, very lazy. Ronaldo's gonna make his arc this match. His mark. Yeah, there we go. yeah, hopefully Ronaldo can score in the second half. I mean, the only reason he's probably not on the score sheet is because the players actually, like, he should have an assist right now, and he has tried to be unselfish, but unfortunately, the others have just not read what he's trying to what he's trying to do. So yeah. Let me read out the stats for you guys. For United. So, 1-0 to Omonia, as you guys know. They've had 5 shots, which one of them was on target, and that is the goal. And they've had 24% possession. So, we've had 76% possession. We've had 12 shots on target, so over double theirs. 2 shots on target, so it shows you how little we've created. That's actually been, like, real chances. And what's his name? None of them have been goals because we just can't seem to be any threat there. Passes, we've had over 3 times as much as them. Pass accuracy has been 85%, so not bad. And there hasn't actually been any cards, so we probably will get a first card sometime in the second half. As it stands, we'd be 4th in the group. That is because of head-to-head, which means Omonia, because they've won a game against us, doesn't matter for goal difference, they would be ahead of us. And Sheriff on 4 points and Real Sociedad on 7 points, because currently Sheriff and Real Sociedad are on a 0-0 draw. We want Sheriff to come away with a win there, because that would put them both on 6 points, which means if we were to win, if we can pull this back and get 3 points, we'd all be on 6 points, and from there I'd imagine we could grab that first place spot. But yeah, only time will tell, really. United have not performed to their highest capabilities, I guess. Make sure you go follow my other socials as well. You can follow my TikTok. Don't really post on there. Because I can't get on the For You page because I'm underage. So, more content hopefully next year. But yeah, you can make sure you go check out my TikTok. My Instagram. My second account is Josh K Footy Edits. I'll actually link I'll give you the link in the chat. Basically, I post football edits on there. It's actually doing quite well right now. I will say, if I don't say so myself. I mean, I post like every once in a while. At like 11 o'clock SA time. One of them has got 109k views. Other 37, 141,000, 201,000, 3,000. All of that, and then some of them on like 200, 100, 1,300, all of that. But yeah, make sure to go check it out. It's a cool account to just, if you want to just chill and binge or whatever. Now for real though, United is gonna win. I still have belief. I mean, realistically, if you can't back your a Manchester United team beating Omonia, then I don't. It's hard to say that in 2022 because we know how much of a bottle job this team is. But yeah, we definitely have. I feel like we have a better chance of winning the game than we have of losing the game. I will say that. But that's probably famous last words. I'm just watching the highlights of Manchester City versus Copenhagen, and it's just more. I mean, like I said on the Watchalong, City's build-up play is so good that they don't need good goals. It's just tap-in after tap-in. I mean, Haaland scored his goals, and Alvarez scored his goals, or Gomez scored his goals, because it's just pure tap-ins. Just every 2 seconds, it's tap-in. I mean, that the one that I just saw now was actually just a very poor own goal by the other team. That's quite funny. Do, 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 do. I saw on the United stand, Bruno talking about. I mean, I saw on the United site, Bruno talking about what they need to do, get back United back to the top, been the same for the last 5 years. Talk the talk, not walk the walk. Disgraceful. Every 2 seconds, am I like, yeah, it's the same thing. United fans are used to it. We're not blind to it. It's we need to perform for this club. It's nowhere near good enough for Manchester United. We've heard it under Maguire. We've heard it from Bruno. We've heard it from pretty much every single bloody player. But they need to actually start performing. I think the only person that has demanded we win and has actually helped the team to win has been Ronaldo. You could add Varane into that, but as soon as Ronaldo came to the team, he elevated. He improved the. He gave a mentality. He showed a mentality that was a winning mentality that we've lacked for so long. And instead of the players adopting it and taking that on board so that we can win titles and stuff, they moaned about it and was like, "Oh, but we don't like this. We don't like this. We don't like we have to work hard." Under Oli, it was all easy. Now Ronaldo's come in and made us work hard and all of this. It's just these players are not. If players aren't willing to work hard, they're not Manchester United material. It's talent, but talent isn't wasted without a hard work. And you need the right mentality. It's crazy how Pep said last season that they won't be able to replace Aguero, and now they have Haaland. I mean, obviously the history they have with Aguero, it's Haaland will probably never match that. But I would go as far to say Haaland is probably the more prolific striker and probably a better striker than Aguero. Because Aguero is not putting out these numbers. People are not calling Aguero a robot. They're calling him a special talent. But Haaland is the closest thing to Ronaldo I've seen in years. I mean, he's not in terms of style of play, but in terms of the fact that he's so young and he's this good already, and people consider him a robot because that's just people can't. The reason they call him a robot is not because people can't comprehend what he's doing right now. It's unheard of. But yeah, sad Ronaldo wanted a winning mentality and the rest wanted him out. That's the annoying thing is the rest was so used to losing, and then Ronaldo came in with this big mentality and just changed everything. And that's why the people that say, "Oh, as soon as Ronaldo came in, the whole team went to we finished second in the league, and Ronaldo came in, and then we finished sixth. It was all Ronaldo's fault. Ronaldo's the biggest problem at Manchester United. They don't understand football, because if you look properly and you've been watching United, you can see that Ronaldo came in, demanded respect, and demanded a winning mentality, and he showed it, and he showed that he can win. And he showed that he can perform. Last season, he performed excellently in pretty much every game he played. All the others, like you look back at when we beat Tottenham 3-2, that we played so bad in that game. But Sancho and Ronaldo carried that win, and Ronaldo scored a hat-trick all by himself. And it's just like he carried that team last season because all the others were too busy whining and sulking about him when he was just getting on with the thing. He wanted out at United and probably still wants out at United this season. But if you hear what's happening in the dressing room and you hear what's happening and you see what's happening on the pitch, as soon as the season starts and he knows he can't get it, he's not going to be a sulky twat about it. He's going to actually be like, okay, get down to business. This is the time. Now we are focusing on what we're doing. I'm so sad for you, Joshua, that you've never seen what this team once was. I mean, honestly, I did go through a period where where I binged a whole bunch of like United matches to make sure that I understood the history of United. And I mean, I understand like the philosophy there, yeah, and the way that United played. But obviously, it's different when you're watching it live and you're experiencing it in real life. Like, I know that United have won all these titles, but to have somebody in my lifetime, a United captain, lift a Premier League trophy or Champions League trophy would be fantastic. Yeah, it's quite sad. Second half will be underway soon, I think. Um, let's read some opinions of others. From other football fans, like the United Stand, for example. Hello, we've got 3 people watching, and United Stand have got 43,000 people watching. Hopefully, we can get there one day. Hopefully, we can get there. Sancho and Malaysia are coming off. This is what I'm seeing on Twitter, I think. Martial for Rashford for Sancho, and yeah. So it is happening. Let me quickly just make sure. I'll change it once I start the timer. I probably want to start the timer first. Okay, here we go. United are going to get us underway. Shaw and Rashford are on. And Sancho and Malaysia are off. Okay, so we are underway. And 1-0 to Omonia. Let me quickly get Rashford on and Sancho off. Let's get Rashford to the left. And then we get Shaw on, Malaysia off. So yeah. That is how United are looking in the second half. Hopefully we can form. We are playing. We start off with a very high line already. Very, very high line. I would love to see. We need to see more of it. Rashford will be playing off the left-hand side, which we haven't really seen because Ten Hag wants to play him through the middle. But I think his best position is on the left. Here's Bruno. Now Eriksen. Now Rashford, left-hand side, gets his first chance. Takes a shot. Oh, so it's very high. Rashford. Good idea, but bad execution. Yes, nothing of significance from 10 years now. How much how much I miss Alex. Not great tactically, but amazing people and person who knew how to get the very best out of every player. Sorry for my reading there, that was a bit poor. The text is very small there. But yeah, like that has been. He was a good manager, like tactical manager, but he like obviously not the best. Like Pep is probably tactically better than him, although Pep does overthink it a lot. But I also heard that he not only that, but he was a great man manager. People always talked about Oli being a great man manager and everything, but he really wasn't, because he was good at lifting people's heads, but he was also good at just giving players no game time and making sure, like if you think about players like Eric Bailly, Twanzebe, and Donny van der Beek and all of them, like they got no chance under him, and when they got like a few minutes, they performed to their absolute best, and they still and then you get McTominay and Fred that were playing crap, Maguire crap, Lindelof crap, and they still got picked because he's very like Southgate in that sense, where he's just pure favourites. Bloody hell, man! 1-0, Josh. Whose name do you want on your jersey, bro? Oh my word! No, don't worry. Trust. We'll claw it back. I mean, I'll DM you. I'll DM you if it ends up happening. But I have belief. I have trust. Anthony on the right hand side takes a shot again. That's a poor shot there by Anthony. Completely contradicts my statement in the first half. Well, to be honest, it was blocked. Maybe he was going for bottom corner. Not sure. Come on, there's a ball on. We're just a bit slow to see the balls. I think the only people that's a bit mad. The only people that have been able to see like opportunities has been Martinez and maybe Bruno, but Bruno's execution has been very bad. Yes, Delo, now Anthony. Be smart, yeah. Good cross in. Yes, Eriksson. Oh, it's a terrible touch, Eriksson. Come on. You're better than that. Yo, that's terrible. Inside of the box, all he needs to do is to have a good touch and then to volley it. But instead, oh, it's a good tackle there by Anthony. Sorry, are you talking about Sir Alex Ferguson or Solskjaer? So he was a bad. People were talking about him being a bad. A good man manager, but he wasn't. If you look at what he did to some players, it was quite bad. I mean, he was the reason for Shaw being one of the best left backs in the world, but he was also the reason for having Van der Beek, who was once a Ballon d'Or nominee, be a wasted talent now. I genuinely think if Van der Beek went to the right club, he'd be a bigger star than De Jong. I genuinely think he's a more talented player, but he's probably lost that ability with less game time. Like if you saw against Ajax, you definitely, in my opinion, you saw better performances from Van der Beek than you saw from De Jong. Because I did watch a lot of Ajax in the 2019-2020 season. And it's a foul from Omonia on Martinez. I don't know any of the players from Omonia, so I'm just saying all their players are Omonia. It's looking like Ronaldo and Rashford are almost playing as a front two. It's almost like we're playing a back three and then Delo's playing as like a right mid. I don't know. Oh, no. Rather, Rashford, Ronaldo up top. Ooh. Almost like Rashford, Ronaldo up top. Bruno, Eriksson, like, centre most of the time. Ooh, good ball by Eriksson. But, Ronaldo's offside. No, Solskjaer was very poor tactically. Oh, in my opinion, he was the worst manager we've seen in because he was manager of United for 3 years and we still didn't know what his tactic was. We still didn't know what his style of play was. We couldn't even categorically say that it was counter-attacking football because sometimes he would change it up and it just didn't work or it would work. Like, yeah, it was very complicated under Solskjaer, and his man management. If you spoke to Donny or Axel or Eric, you'd probably say that. They'd probably say that his man management was the worst. It was just everything about Solskjaer realistically was poor. Even his interviews. Bruno will take this free kick. Bruno takes it. Oh, it's a good free kick. At least it's on target. It's a terrible free kick. I'm not gonna lie. But at least it's on target. Ronaldo would have been in the wall. So it's a shot on target. Another shot that doesn't count towards a goal. And Delo does well to get out of that. So Alex was literally like a father figure to some players, and they demanded so much of themselves. Please, oh yes, Rashford on the attack. Rashford gets the space. Rashford takes a shot. Brilliant finish. That's my boy. Come on, boy. Let's go. Rashford makes it 1-1. People he gets the ball. Ronaldo made a run, and all the Omonia players went straight to him. Made Rashford have some space, and Rashford capitalizes on it. And it looks like Erik ten Hag's star man in Rashford has equalize the game for us and hopefully change the game. Hopefully this can be the start of a comeback. United are not finished yet. Oh my word, the snapping! What is this? I hate this. You guys can probably see this on stream, but yeah, when it snaps attached to it, I don't know, it's quite annoying. But 1-1, big up, and Rashford is the one that gets the goal, and I can put this next to him. My boy, Rashford has had an absolute belter of a season so far. Here's Delo, Anthony. It's been quite poor, Anthony. Sure. Now he's Rashford. Gets it into Bruno. Poor touch by Bruno, but at least you can see Rashford is creating stuff. He's been very good. He's been very good. Come on. Come on, we've got momentum now. Bruno, Eriksen. Crosses it in. Header out. I think Sancho I reckon that we give Sancho a rest against Everton. I think Sancho's been poor for a couple of games recently. I think maybe we give Rashford a shot on the left from the get-go and put Ronaldo, Martial. Probably Martial. I'll probably go with Martial. But I reckon give Martial a go up front with Rashford on the left and Anthony on the right. And if I had the option, I'd probably take out Eriksen and put Donny in. But Donny's obviously injured. Here's Ronaldo. Good play on the edge of the box. This is what we wanted from the first half. Here's Eriksen. Good shot. Oh, it's just wide of the post. Do love to see Rashford score. It means so much to him every time. Elanga back. Elanga is back, yeah. Yeah, he's miles onside. They were just checking if Rashford is offside or not. Yeah, Rashford, he gets it. Everybody goes towards Ronaldo, and it just opens up a space for Rashford, and Rashford is clinical in that area. Good play by Ronaldo. People won't recognize what Ronaldo did there, but Ronaldo made a run to make all the defenders go chase him, and that opened like a 1 meter gap for Rashford to get a shot off, and that's the reason we scored. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from Rashford because it's still a brilliant finish, but Ronaldo's equally as Ronaldo's work off the ball there is just as good as Rashford's on ball work. People call that bias, but I don't care. Here's Delo. Oh, good ball to Bruno. Bruno. Oh, so close to Ronaldo. Ronaldo will still have it, but it was just a little bit weaker, and that's probably a goal for Ronaldo. Please tell me I'm back. Either way, everything's messed up. It's 2-1 to United, though. Am I back? Just let me know in the chat. Martial 2 made it 2-1. You probably all know that because I'm like 10 minutes I've messed up everything. Okay. Let's change score text. I did get on quick enough to see that Ronaldo hit the post. Probably not a good thing, but yeah. Let's do this. We're not going to be able to start the timer properly again, are we? Actually, no, we will, because it will be 35. 35, set, start. Okay, we're like 15 seconds behind. Or actually, no, wait, I can just do this. Stop, reset. Seconds, we can do 35, set, and then we start it right about now. Okay. We are kind of back, I think. McTominay's coming on for Casemiro. I don't even know who came off for McTominay. I mean, for Martial. But Casemiro is the person coming on. I mean, Casemiro coming off, and McTominay will be coming on. We need GV back. Yo, what happened, Josh? Okay, let me explain you. So, I'm busy here, out here, right? Streaming and everything. Suddenly, my Wi-Fi just cuts out. I mean, my internet just cuts out. I think it had something to do with my dad putting in, like time limits and stuff on. But it's fixed now. But hopefully that won't happen again. But that's ridiculous. It's completely shocking. Shocking. But yeah, we're back now. And I completely missed the goal that made it 2-1 to United. But at least we're winning. The result is what matters. Bro, I can't catch a break. It's been every single stream, there's always something that goes wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Here's Martial. Gets it to Ronaldo. Oh, brilliant challenge. Ronaldo's been so unlucky this season. Fred's on as well. I don't know who Fred came on for. Nobody's going to be watching this because everybody thinks I'm gone. I'm not going to change the teams now, but yeah. Ronaldo just hit the post so close. Am I behind? Guys, let me know. I'm on the 82nd minute. Let me know if I'm behind. Goal. Yeah, I'm behind. I'm really behind. 3-1. Rashford again. How am I so behind? Yeah, I can see Rashford running with the ball. Rashford. Ronaldo passes into Rashford. Good goal. Good goal. Yes, Ronaldo back on the score sheet. Game over. Ronaldo looks a bit annoyed that he didn't get a goal there. Rashford stealing the light again. Josh, I'm quite busy. I have to go. See you next stream. Yeah, I completely understand. Sorry for the whole mess up. And yeah, now we've pretty much missed everything. But yeah. Oh, and they're back on the attack, and it's 3-2. Wow, Omonia goal. United are gonna try to making it hard for themselves. We have to. Every single time. We have to make ourselves work, apparently. And it's 3-2. Good play, to be honest. 3-2. Jeff says bye. Bye, guys. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and staying while I was down. While my internet was down. Sorry, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen the next time, but yeah. Hopefully we can score another one. Grandstand finish here. Oh, Jeff said bye GV. Sorry, I thought you were saying bye. I retract my statement. There we go. Scoreboard looking better now. Oh, because I didn't read your chat there. Come on, boys. It would be so typical of United to bottle it in the last few minutes. Let's not be typical United. Foul on Martinez. Yellow card for the number 80 of them. It's a bad challenge by Martinez. That's all. I'm actually really that has lowered my mood. The fact that I went down. Should I still do player ratings? Because I will miss most of the game. Here's McTominay. Here's Ronaldo now. Now Fred, edge of the box. Takes a shot. Ooh, good shot. Just wide. Yo, my stomach. It's kind of paining. Here's Martial now. Sure. Come on, boys. Let's seal this. We already thought we sealed it. Rashford has pretty much done everything for us. Rashford looks hungry. It would be good to see Rashford get another hat-trick in the European campaign. And I didn't start the timer. Cool. Everything's just been a bloody nightmare, hasn't it? Oh, he's made McTominay so, that's filthy. That's disgusting. Oh, it's a 3v1. Oh, Martial. Ronaldo, get back to Martial. Get it to Martin. Ronaldo, this is Ronaldo's chance. Oh, how have you messed it up? Oh. Ronaldo's been so unlucky this season. Almost a good save from Fred. How? How has that happened? You don't know whether to blame you don't know whether to blame him or whether to blame just his luck, because what more can he do? Is Delo. Delo into Rashford. Rashford takes a shot. Oh, keeper almost spills it. Win that. Well done. Come on, we can score another, United. We can score another. Oh, ball into Rashford. He's onside, I think. Oh, my, it's a terrible ball. Offside by Rashford, but what is Ronaldo doing? I don't know what's happening. Ronaldo just seems to be off it. Rashford tries to pass it in. Ronaldo's just completely. I mean, I to be honest, I thought Rashford was going to shoot. McTominay, that's yours. McTominay just having a little question about the other player. Leach out with the ball. Come on. We've had so many good chances, but just one thing that Rashford has definitely changed the dynamic of our play. Oh, good interception there by Lindelof. Now here's Rashford. Run with it. Well done. He has that pace. He looks so much more confident. Yeah, look at Martial. Look at Ronaldo, man. Oh, good play. Oh. If all he had to do was look to his right and Martial was open. Why? Ronaldo's got to be. Oh my word. I have to blame Ronaldo. I have to. He's been so bad. Messi's on 691 goals and Ronaldo's on 699 goals. Can you imagine Messi gets to 700 goal career club goals first? Because oh my word. Oh, Ronaldo, man, come on! You're so much better than this. Terrible challenge by Shaw again. It's so typical of Shaw to do that. My word. Rashford could have had this hat-trick low. Could have had his hat-trick low. Damn. Yeah, I wish he was selfish there. Oh! And we're on the attack. Oh my word. We were on the attack and the referee calls it. Ridiculous. Rashford could have had his hat-trick there. But it's full time here. I just spilt a bit here on my leg. Full time here at Omonia Stadium. And it ends 3-1 to Man United. Ronaldo's gutted and rightly so. He was dreadful tonight. I'll say that much. Everything went wrong tonight in terms of the live stream. I mean, the internet connection, it was terrible. But we're gonna fix it before Everton. We're definitely gonna make sure this doesn't happen again. But thank you to everybody that stayed till the very end to see us win eventually. It was a good comeback by United. I'm not going to do player ratings because I can't judge everybody on the fact that I didn't see most of the goals. And everybody's pretty much left the stream. But if you guys want to, like, if some of you, like maybe Jeff or something, if you guys want to know what my opinion on how the players played, then DM me on Instagram, and you can tell me, and you can ask for player ratings there if you want. Shame I had internet issues, but cheers anyways, Josh. Thanks so much, Jeff and GV especially, and probably Noah as well. Thanks for staying in the stream while I was down. Means a lot. Glad to know that I have very loyal fans and supporters. And hopefully this won't happen against Everton, and hopefully, it won't happen again at all. Thanks everybody for watching. Have an amazing rest of your week. United have come away with a victory. Let's go. But hopefully we can come away with no internet connections against Everton. Thanks everybody for watching.